Family comes first. That's what my mom said to me, word for word. After I found out they had drained my entire college fund, the fund I've been counting on for years, just to throw my brother the kind of wedding you'd see on a celebrity gossip page. And my favorite part, I wasn't even invited. So let me back up. I'm 19. Was supposed to start college this fall, and I was actually excited. I had gotten into my dream school, not Ivy level or anything wild, but a solid state university with a great design program. The kind where they let you dig your hands into actual studio work from the jump. I had plans, a vision board, Pinterest pins for dorm ideas. It was finally happening. And most importantly, I had a college fund, a nice chunk of money my grandparents had started putting away for me when I was little. My parents had access to it, but it was always mine. It was in my name. My grandma used to call it your golden ticket. Well, turns out someone else cashed that ticket. The first red flag? My brother announcing out of the blue that he and his girlfriend, fiancé, whatever, were planning a formal wedding weekend in Aspen. Aspen? Mind you, neither of them had real jobs. My brother, Ethan, is 26, lives at home half the time, and freelances as a video editor, which means he makes TikToks for small businesses and spends the rest of his time complaining about algorithms. His fiancée, Maddie, works at a boutique and sells clean living essential oil kits on Instagram. I thought it was a joke at first. Like, haha, they're planning a Pinterest dream wedding with what? Monopoly money? But my parents were ecstatic. Suddenly, every conversation in the house was about custom linen invitations, tasting menus, suit fittings, and choreographed first dances. They were calling it the wedding of the decade. I was trying to be happy for them, I really was. Even though Maddie once told me I should smile more because my resting face gave people anxiety. Anyway, fast forward a few weeks. I was starting to get nervous because I hadn't heard anything from the financial aid office about my tuition bill being paid. It was supposed to be automatic, that's what my mom always said. So I emailed the office just in case. And then I got the reply that changed everything. As of now, we've received no payment or verification of a college savings account on file. Your account has an outstanding balance of $18,400 for fall semester. Please arrange payment or contact your financial sponsor immediately. I read that email like 6 times, thought maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it got lost in the system. So I did the dumbest thing imaginable. I walked into the kitchen and asked my mom. She was at the table flipping through wedding vendor brochures with this glazed, wedding planning zombie look on her face. And I said super casually, "Hey, I just got an email from school saying they haven't received the tuition yet. Wasn't the college fund supposed to cover that? You guys." She looked at me like I just asked if we still had dial-up internet. Then she said, "Oh, we had to dip into that a little for the wedding." A little. I honestly thought I misheard her. Like my brain had just glitched out for a second. So I said, "Wait, what do you mean by dip into?" She sighed like I was being dramatic and said, "Ethan needed help and this wedding is important for our family's image. It's not like the money's gone forever." Gone forever? The fund was almost 20 grand. I asked how much they used. She didn't even look up when she said, "All of it." I swear to you, I forgot how to breathe for a second. I sat down so hard in the chair I knocked over a water bottle. My dad came in from the living room and tried to play peacekeeper like, "Don't make a scene, honey. We'll figure something out." No, they wouldn't. Cause I already knew what that meant. "We'll figure something out" meant you figure it out alone. That night, I went to my room and just sat on my bed in complete silence. I stared at my acceptance packet on the desk, my class schedule, my little sketchbook with dorm decor ideas and notes from orientation. And all I kept thinking was, how? How do you choose a champagne fountain over your own kid's education? They stole my future without even asking. And here's the cherry on top. I didn't even get a wedding invite. When I brought it up the next day, my mom actually said, "Well, you didn't seem excited about the wedding, so we thought it might be better if you sat this one out." Excuse me? Like, is it a dodgeball game or something? The next 48 hours after that conversation were a blur. I was sitting in my room, staring at my half-packed suitcase. Couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Full stories down below.